Well, hey there, folks. Welcome back to Stone Valley here on Farming Simulator 22. We've done a lot since the last episode. Backing up here to a new piece of equipment, or new production here on the farm. We ended up getting this slurry dryer. And what this thing does is takes a slurry, we haul it out of the pit there, and we put it in right over here and dries it up. Makes a form of solid fertilizer. And we've been putting that to good use. We've been picking up some contracts around the area, kind of becoming the go-to on fertilizing work. We're able to use what we're making here, not having to buy anything other than labor, some diesel and wear and tear on the vehicles. We're making some really good money, and that has allowed us to pay off quite a bit of our loan. I think we're down to about owing about $170,000 now. We were up to about $270,000 on the loan, so that is working out really good. So we're going to get some fertilizer put here into the spreader. Randy, I think, is going to fertilize for us. He should be pulling up here in just a minute. He was up there at the other farm helping out Tiny to get the seeder hooked up, and Tiny's going to start planting some sorghum up there at the other field. So we did purchase this little spreader here, and we have this to pump the slurry out of the pit. We just haul it from there right over here and pump it in. So we're doing really good, making use of what we have here on the farm. The silo there actually has finished fermenting all the grass, so we have that ready. So we're just waiting on Randy to pull up here. He should be pulling up here any minute. I thought he had already left from down there, but anyhow, we'll get this filled up here, and he's going to start on a couple more contracts for us today. We actually have that field over there adjacent to the farm, as well as that field right out there. Both of them are pretty large fields, so it's going to take him a couple fill-ups to get both of them done, but we have plenty. And as a matter of fact, the holding tank on this machine here is full. We need to sell some of it, so as soon as he gets done with the contracts today, we're going to see where we're at. Probably go ahead and take off our first load of fertilizer. We're going to sell some solid fertilizer. So we're going to get him set up here, and then I need to go and load up some seed boxes and take it up there to the other farm. That way we can refill the seeder. Tiny said it was about a third of the way full, so we need to get him resupplied. So let me get this filled up. We'll get Randy out there in the field and get him going on the fertilizing contracts, and then we'll get some seed boxes loaded up. Alright, we got Randy set up there in the field, and I just opened the door here, and I got to thinking I was actually going to put these boxes on a trailer and take them up to the farm. And I don't have any way to unload them up there, and we'd have to bucket all of those seeds out. So I think what I'm going to do, I think he'll be okay. I think if we just take one box up there, they actually get the field planted with what he has already in the seeder. So that's what we're going to do. We're just load up one box here on the forks, and we'll just drive it up there on the tractor. Whew, just barely got out the door there without tearing up that tin on the side. There we go. So the cows need some food. We haven't fed them in a while, or we haven't mixed up some food for them in a while. The chickens are almost out of food, and I think what I'm going to end up having to do is buy some food for them. So yeah, we're almost out of food with the chickens, so we're going to have to buy some more chicken food. And we'll need to do that today because they are getting really low Swung by and checked them this morning, and that silo was almost empty, so they're going through it pretty quickly. I'm actually excited to mix a little feed with the silo there, the harvest store silo, because I haven't done that yet. We've been still up until this point just using bales, so it'll be a little bit easier not having to put the silage bales in, cutting those open and getting them in the mixer. We could just pull under and have it empty out with the auger, so that would be neat. Get to use that for the first time today. I'm actually thankful to start getting some money coming in. These contracts that we've been getting with the fertilizing work has been really good, and so we're just doing good. Things are going along really well after the mishap in the in the silage bunker. That was a big setback, but we've recovered and things are going well. So we do have some of the equipment still over here. We have the sprayer, and then we still have this little cultivator plow here. I think I may end up getting rid of that because we have that bigger plow. And then over here we've got a grain wagon and a harvester. But things were spread out. We have some things over here, some things at the other farm. So at times it is a little bit aggravating like this, and I don't have any way to unload it over here. So we could pull the cedar back to the farm and fill it up, but that is a waste of time and fuel. So this will just have to be the way we do it today, but that's okay. We'll get it done. So just as soon as Tiny, I forgot the guy's name. I was drawing a blank there. Ooh. Just as soon as Tiny gets back down here, he'll stop and we'll get him topped off with seeds. We'll let him continue on. Alright, that almost got the cedar full actually, so that is really good. Ooh, what is going on here? Oh shoot, I forgot to put that thing up. Lowered it down to get the seed box high enough, and oh, Tiny is going to be upset. Ooh, he went inside there to get him a drink. So I'm going to tidy up a bit while he is doing that. I'll tell you now, with both Tiny and Randy here working on the farm, they actually do a lot of the work. I've kind of got more into a management type role, wheeling and dealing with folks. I don't get to drive the machinery as much as I once did, so they've been a real big help. But I do miss getting to get out here and get my hands dirty from time to time. I tell you, I was going to get a new seeder, and we just didn't ever come across anything that we liked and that we could afford. Just not real pleased with this one. It does work, but it's a little bit loose. Everything just seems a little bit loose on it, and I just don't like it, to be honest with you. Now, we have planted quite a bit of acres with this thing, so it's been used, but Tiny's been able to keep it running pretty good, and so it works, but I just don't like it. There we go. We'll give Tiny a little break. So we're planting sorghum in this field. We're going to plant sorghum in the other two fields that are down there by that little house where Randy's living. The reason we're doing that is because it does grow off quick, and we can feed it to the chickens. So we're going to do that. We do have the 2 little fields planted with wheat. We'll just have to go with that and hope to have planted more wheat, but it didn't work out. So we're going to go with sorghum. It grows off really quick, so we're going to plant it and hope that it matures really quick and we can get that harvested just as soon as possible. Now we are not running any liquid fertilizer in this seeder, and the reason is because I have plenty of fertilizer there at the farm, solid fertilizer. So we are just using that to fertilize right now. Got a couple weeds left here from when we were plowing. They'll get turned in. That'll be okay. Very good. So yep, we have Tiny over here getting this field planted, and then Randy's out there spreading that fertilizer. Now he has been doing a lot of the fertilizing contracts for us. He seems to like it. He's doing a really good job with it. It's something that we can turn him loose on, and he just goes and takes care of it. I have not had any customer complaints, so that has been a good thing. So trying to get him proficient with things as we go along, let him focus on one thing and get good at it. We move him to a new opportunity. Oh, I gotta watch this hole up here. Yep, I can't go any further. Still gotta get that hole filled in. You know what, I think I might be able to drag this thing just a little bit sideways there. A little bit sideways. That is not what we should have done. We're gonna have a little bit of a crooked row there, but that's okay. I don't think it'll show up too much in the sorghum. Alright, I think Tiny is probably ready to get back in the tractor, so we're going to turn him loose here. And we'll head on back on down to the cattle farm. Alright, we just got the truck loaded up here with the solid fertilizer. We're going to ease down here to a location that I found would buy it. Not many places are buying fertilizer. They want to sell it, but this one location actually buys it. I think they actually resell it, to be honest with you. I did call, try and find out a little bit of information on when the best time to sell the fertilizer is throughout the year, and they really can't get a straight answer. So I don't know. I may be getting a bad deal here. I don't know. But we have an ample supply. We need to get rid of it. I'm worried about storing it. I don't want it to absorb moisture and just, you know, be worthless at that point. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it, at least one load of it, but we may do 2 loads here. I think we got enough. The machine's just steady making more, and Randy isn't going through it as fast as I anticipated. So yeah, I think we may take this one and then maybe one more truckload. And now one thing I do need to do is when we get back is wash this out really good. I want to make sure that I don't have any rust develop in the bed of the truck here as a result of hauling this fertilizer. Hey guys, I think it's up here on the right, I believe, in front of the animal dealership somewhere. That's it. And I believe there's a new company that has come in and acquired a little bit of space here. We are just to dump it here in the grate. Alright, we're going to go run around the corner here and find out how much they're going to pay me about it. Well, alright, well, we got about $20,000. Just short, $19,900 for that load, so not too bad. It's actually really good. That's really good. A couple loads like that will pay for the machine. The contracts we're doing, man, that thing has been a very good investment. The cows are steady making slurry. That is a very good investment for the farm. We're going to keep putting the slurry in there and making more and more. We'll sell all we can make. That is fantastic. Whoa, that car's having some problems. I wonder if I should turn around and check, see if they need some help. Nope, I guess they are okay. We'll ease down here to the farm. We'll go ahead and get another hopper loaded up here with the fertilizer taken off. Should be about another 20,000. That is good news. Alright, I am heading into town. Tiny has brought the seeder down. He finished up the field. So he's taking a little break down there at the farm, and Randy got finished with the fertilizing contract just about the same time. So they're both down there. They were getting hungry, so I said I'd run into town and pick them up some food, let them take a little break. But there's something I want to look at. This is kind of crazy. I'm getting phone calls left and right about doing fertilizing work around the area. I guess folks are really excited to pay it and have somebody dependable to get it done. Word of mouth is spread, and it sounds like old Randy is pretty popular with the folks. I guess he has a way with the folks. I don't know. Maybe they just like his twang in his voice. I'm not sure. But he's spending way too much time having to come back and refill that spreader. Now it works good. It spreads the fertilizer out really far, but it only holds so much. And I'm thinking about getting a pull behind. Now we do have that spreader that we have lime currently in. It's a tow behind, but it just doesn't spread out very far. And I want to see if I can find a tow behind that will spread just as far as the 3-point spreader that we have, but hold more capacity. That way he can maybe just take off and just make a day of it, hitting different fields without having to come back to the farm, or one of us having to head out and resupply. So I've got the trailer hooked up here. We're coming down to pick up some chicken food. So we'll get the shop to load that up for me. Unfortunately, I was only able to just buy it in bags. There's nowhere around here that sells it in bulk. So what in the world? Check that out. What is that? That is a beast pickup right there, boy. Woo! It's got a semi mount. That is cool. That's cool. Wow. I wonder what... No, don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Oh boy, that's interesting. They still got the truck over there. Yeah, we're gonna need to get... We've got to get something. Either a trailer or something. We've got the corn to haul off here later this year, probably in a month or two. And then we'll have more grain to haul later on in the year. So yeah, I need to get something. But let me go in here and see what they have as far as spreaders go. And also buy some chicken food. Alright, we just got the pallets of chicken food loaded up here. And so we're going to head on back to the farm. Well, I need to swing by somewhere. Pick up some grub for the guys. No luck on the spreader. They did not have anything available. And the one thing that they could get, they could order it. But it would run me $85,000. And I'm just not sure I'm willing to spend that much on a spreader just yet. We may look around, see if we can't find something else. So let me run in the gas station here and grab the guys a couple hot dogs, and we'll head on back down to the farm and get back to it. Alright, we had just got a couple of grass bales in the mixer wagon there. Now you do see we still have 4 more silage bales, and I do need to use those or sell them or something. But we're not going to use it today. We're going to try out these. Oh shoot. You've got to be kidding me. I totally missed the wagon. Doesn't that figure? Oh, let's get that bale in the wagon. I may have just ran over the thing. I don't know. There we go. There we go. I don't know how I missed that. So Tiny has already taken the seeder down, and he's working on the fields that are down that way. And Randy has already moved over into the field over there. So they're going at it, trying to get that work done today. We are going to go ahead and mix up a little food here. Try to, if we can get the bales in here. There we go. Much better. Alright, let's get this put back in the barn again. Alright, very good. So let me just double check around the trailer. Yep, we got them in there. Alright, so let's move over here to the silo and fill the rest of the way up with silage. Alright, we'll turn the wagon on there, let it mix real good. And then we'll ease over here and get these cows fed. And oh my gosh, I have left the door open again. Forgot to quit doing that. Luckily, we don't have any escapees. We did have some pellets left over after feeding the chickens. Didn't take quite as much as I thought. So we do have some left over. So that is a good thing. We'll go ahead and feed these cows. They are hungry. There we go. Enjoy. So I think I'm going to go ahead and make another load here. We'll get this filled up again. We're getting low on hay, so we need to get some hay made up very soon. We have a lot going on, a lot's getting done, and we are starting to see some profits. I still want to pay off the rest of the loan, but we have a ways to go. But we're making some headway, and that is very good. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to click that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you hadn't done so already. Click the bell for notifications. Thank you so much for watching. I hope each of you have a blessed day.